So I think it's time we get into it, boys.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Space exploration. Is it the new Tower of Babel?
So in the story of the Tower of Babel, right?
Yeah.
So all the humans on Earth get together under one sole purpose.
I don't know if it was actually all the people, but it was, a decent group.
All
decent group.
peoples.
Well,
Yeah,
that's. I thought that was the idea. Like it was like all of the people on Earth
It was like all races or whatever.
spoke one language.
Yeah.
And then they just
Right.
Built that tower, man.
built it, man.
Built a tower that God stopped the construction of because said that man would reach the heavens.
And how'd he do it? With diversity.
Yeah.
Oh. It's the Lord's way. Yeah, man.
I mean,
Yeah. Not wrong. You're not wrong, man.
Dude, it's true, man.
He made them all, if the people don't know the story, he made them all
no,
speak
don't give him
different
context.
languages.
It's fine.
Yeah. Different
Don't
languages.
spoil it for them.
Sorry, man.
You gotta say spoiler alert, Mike.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
you not learn
spoiler
anything
alert.
from what I did?
If you haven't read
Tucker
the
and
Bible
Dale?
If
yet,
you haven't read it, go read it. It's got good stories
It's a
in
pretty
it.
popular book.
Yeah.
It's got some decent sales behind it.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Some good stuff, Dude, okay, so yeah, space exploration. We talking like full on, we're landing on other planets.
Oh yeah.
We're doing this thing. People
Yeah.
are living in space.
Trying to create a livable habitat where God did not create a livable habitat. Mars, Uranus.
In Futurama, they changed the name to your rectum. So I'm going to stick with that one.
Dude.
Oh
Genius.
man, that reminds me of that thing you sent us. Where did I send it? I don't remember. I think you sent it, where the planet Uranus is obviously it's on its side, like this. I think that means it like revolves this way instead of this way. Otherwise, I have no idea how you would determine how a sphere is on its side.
Yeah.
But it also daily apparently opens.
Oh, yeah.
and closes. So Uranus opens and closes. That's scientific fact.
Yep.
I read an article
Oh,
on Instagram.
man. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, I'm talking about terraforming planets,
Dang,
living
okay.
on the moon, I don't know what
badass.
a moon
So we're
base.
like all the way in the future.
I'm just talking about the general concept of space exploration as much as we've done and as it progresses.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I don't know what we would find out there. That's the thing,
I'm guessing it's stuff we weren't meant to find.
Is there
Ooh.
cosmic creatures in the void?
What
Are
is
there-
the void,
What is the void?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
Would
know.
you eat the moon if it were made out of spare ribs?
What if it was made out of spare ribs? Would you eat it then? Dude, yes. I haven't thought about that in years, man. Dude.
These are the kind of burning questions that bother me at night.
These are burning questions, man.
And during the day sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm very lonely when I
What
work
do you
during the day, so I got time to think about this weird stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I
What do you
work
think,
lonely.
Titus?
I think yes.
You think yes?
I
All
think
right.
yes.
Short
Yeah.
answer. Victor, what do you
No,
think?
I was gonna keep going. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Victor.
Well, I think that it would require a lot of a lot of change in us, a lot of change.
Yeah.
and we would become like aliens, and that's kind of like the Tower of Babel thing. So we'd come back to Earth for like the census or whatever, and then I would be blue, and
So-
like
You're talking about the space humans and the Earth humans being different beings?
yeah, dude, we would
okay.
change, dude.
Why would you be blue?
Because he hadn't seen the
and
real
then
sun in a long
blue,
time.
and then because of the way that the sun hits like the planet that I'm on or whatever, right?
Oh.
And then my skin would change, and then there'd be no gravity over there, so like my bones would like disintegrate, so I'd just be a blue blob.
He'd be a bubble man. He'd be
Come back a bubble,
dog.
dude. A hairy bubble.
It's the
I feel like this is just exploring.
Hey, man, I'm
I
just
don't know.
saying what, you
What-
know.
What planet are we talking about?
What movie was it where he was a bubble? Or
I
show?
keep going. I need something.
He was,
more than
SpongeBob, dude.
no.
Bubble buddy.
Yes. No, but like that was his true form. His true form was like a bubble or something. Gosh dang it, what was that?
I'm gonna need a lot more.
He was,
than
I mean,
just that.
yeah, he was an alien living on Earth with people.
You're talking like Mork and Mindy,
A
Alf.
movie?
I don't know. I swear
Not
it
a
was a
cartoon?
movie. It
It sounds like Futurama.
it could have been. It totally could have been. No, it's something like he tells him you.
My Favorite Martian.
I don't know. Could be. Someone tell me because I don't know.
Talk about obscure movies.
Yeah, very obscure.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember that can of worms? I think is what it was called. all the animals. There was a golden retriever that had a collar on that he spoke through the collar. He was an alien.
That's Up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Not Up?
Yeah, that's.
Dude, yes. No, there's like this, like a weird alien dude, like a blob alien dude that's living with a kid or something.
Flubber?
People, no, I think it was
Robin
actually
Williams?
called Can of Worms. And then
All
there was
right,
a
man,
dog
I'm
that
gonna-
spoke with a little collar thing. He had like a mouth, and he would speak. And then everybody was getting abducted by these weird aliens. I don't know.
I
Doesn't
want to
matter.
watch this.
Doesn't matter, man.
What do you mean it doesn't?
It doesn't matter anymore.
Of course it matters.
A teen is visited by aliens after he broadcasts a message into space. Can of Worms.
I got it. Dang.
Would it get on
there was
Rotten
a there was a
Tomatoes?
dog, right?
I don't
What'd
know
it get
Rotten
on
Tomatoes, but on IMDb it got 4.9.
Dang.
Out of 5?
No.
Yeah, no, out of 10.
Okay.
Out of 5.
Out of 10. Yeah, that makes
Did you
more
not
sense.
hear the synopsis I read?
I don't know. Could have had cool graphics, man.
No, speaking of, okay, so space travel.
Look, the question is the Tower of Babel, space travel. I'm trying to connect them. And the way that I know how to connect them is like I come back a blue blob. And then I got to go back to my blue blob people because I find blue blobs attractive now, not normal humans.
See, now I feel like you're just going off of Mass Effect and the squid head, the like race that's all women.
Dude,
the
that's
Asari,
it.
that's what they're called.
Like them squid.
All right,
Stop
that's
it,
another
Mike.
topic we could go to.
Stop it, bro. I know you were after that robot.
The
That
robot.
robot with a giant hole in his chest.
What?
Dude, Mass Effect, bro. The robot that had like,
Oh, Legion?
yeah, and then
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like a total badass.
No, did I like the chick with the mask? I couldn't take her mask off.
What's her
Yeah.
name?
I don't remember.
Key something?
No.
Kiki.
No.
Kiki.
It's not. I know it because I'm currently playing
Go
the
ahead,
game.
tell me.
It's
Just
Tali.
Tolly, dude.
Yeah.
Tolly was sexy, bro.
I want to play
I
that
was
game
close.
and try to name her Kiki and just see
She
what
had that
happens.
Norwegian vibe, dog.
Yeah, you're right. You,
Dude.
you don't get to name the characters.
No, but
Just
that would be
yourself.
amazing.
Kiki.
Just Kiki.
That's like you're getting like really into the role playing aspect of it.
Yeah.
You just got your own little nicknames for the
Yep.
characters.
Oh man.
Kiki and Bobo.
Bluey.
Yeah, blue.
the blue
I
blue
like
lady.
blue.
Yeah. So the connection I'm making is like they in the Tower of Babel they were literally building a tower to the heavens, and space exploration is traveling. To the heavens.
Yeah.
So
I think
I love movies with space travel that deal with like time because that's a huge trip. Like
yeah.
they come back and they've aged a day, and Earth is aged like 50 years. You know?
right,
Yeah, that stuff's crazy.
That stuff's sick, dude.
Interstellar. Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. Well, and then I've read some sci-fi books about that stuff too. Like a couple, and then the guy doesn't age because he's traveling, but she ages.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sad.
He gets a new wife.
He stops being attracted because she's,
Old.
senile,
Old.
wrinkly.
Yeah. No, dude, I think if we're talking about real space travel and like building stuff on different planets and stuff, personally, I don't know if I believe that anything else is really out there.
You wouldn't go, bro?
No, I wouldn't go.
Well, now let me remind you that in like the height of COVID in 2020, the government just kind of like threw it out there like, oh, by the way, we're pretty sure aliens are real. And everyone's like, all right, guys, shut up. We got bigger things going on right now, okay?
Yeah.
Aliens, ooh, I might get the flu, okay, guys?
Yeah,
and then I can't talk to anybody.
I know there's been like every single real and conspiracy thing on YouTube is like aliens.
Yeah.
Aliens are here, man. They've
everything,
been here. We know it. We've seen 16 more sightings that are just as fuzzy as the last one.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude.
It's like Sasquatch is taking those pictures.
Yeah.
Dude.
Sasquatch is trying to selfie and he just can't figure it out.
We're on the 13th, 14th, 15th iPhone camera.
Yeah.
It's still just as bad as the Bigfoot pictures, dude.
Those Nokias, man. Yeah.
Still just as bad. When it
So-
comes to aliens, it just doesn't work.
I just think there's not really anything out there other than, radiation poisoning. Like, dude,
Solar
everyone that
wind,
goes
yeah.
into space gets like, all messed up from all kinds of stuff, like waves that we can't see and don't understand really. And it's like, of course, like we're meant to be here on Earth, So I don't know.
Sounds like a yes.
Yes, what?
That you do think it is the new Tower of Babel.
Yeah. No, I do. Yeah,
No,
I think so. Yeah. It's fair to say.
I don't think so, man. I think we're always meant to freaking go out there and explore and stuff, man.
Then why did the Tower of Babel happen? In the Bible?
Because that was fallen man. That wasn't man.
It's not just Christians that are astronauts now, right?
No, bro. I'm saying that we were always meant to because then we couldn't. We were just stupid. Bro.
So are you saying the biblical rapture is actually a space odyssey that we're all actually supposed to get on a ship?
No, wouldn't that be interesting, huh? Huh, Mike?
Changes everything.
Mike still would
This
go.
changes.
Nope.
He's like, it's literally Jesus. Like, we're gonna go to heaven, Mike. Get up on this. He's like, nah, man.
I feel like you can come up with a better way to travel, Jesus, if that's who you really are.
Yeah.
I'm
see
serious.
all these sheep? I ain't getting on there.
No sheeple.
I've seen every sci-fi movie. All right, I know how this ends. Come down pretending like you're God and everyone follows you.
But then we follow you and you start eating people's toes, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, get on out of here.
Can't stay away from them toes, man. Look at how many people are following you. Look at how many people stayed. Huh? 5 of us. It's the new Noah's Ark over here.
That's so funny, dude.
All 5 of this, we're starting a club and nobody else can be in it.
Yeah.
I know
idiots
there is
allowed.
nobody else anymore, but it's pretty exclusive.
We're kind of waiting for everyone to get back since it's just like 5 dudes. But, and we can't, that's it. So we're waiting for everyone to come back because that'll be it. But,
You guys will be sorry when
Yeah.
you get back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We got all the animals. So, we're good.
We have all the puppies, guys. All of the puppies. So screw you. Okay.
I would take all the puppies, man. Yep. That's why I'm staying. For all the puppies.
all the puppies. So, how was your day today, Victor?
Good, man. So, for the people that don't know, I paint cars for a living and I got one wrong.
Oh, no.
No.
Dude.
Yeah.
How wrong?
Slightly. It's like from one angle it looks great, and then you kind of walk. You walk a little right in front.
You turn the
snap.
light on and jeez.
It's like way off. So
How is that slightly, though?
no, it's not that.
One side, it's like, dude, that's red. The other side, it's like, is that green?
Why is that green now?
Oh no, Victor's colorblind.
It'll do that.
Dang, man.
I had a weird day today, to be honest with you.
Oh my gosh.
First of all, I had sushi for lunch. I don't do that. I don't do sushi.
Jeez.
It was bought for me, so I'm not a complainer.
That's nice.
Dude.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was, I mean, as far as sushi goes, it was good. Just left me feeling so hollow inside.
Dude. Yeah.
Didn't fill me up at all.
Every time I ate sushi, man.
It takes a lot of sushi to fill me up too, man.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I didn't actually get. Well, is sashimi the raw fish? Anyways, I got shrimp, so it wasn't fish. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
It's still sushi, right? Yeah.
I guess so. But
Was
got the
it like
purple
full
rice?
rolls?
No, it was a bowl,
Oh, you got a sushi.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
sushi bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, I mean, it was good. It's pick and roll here in Phoenix. There's a Phoenix one. It's
Yeah.
right
Right down
next
one
to
up
City
by us,
Tacos
too.
here. Yeah, and then there's that one. That's the first one. That's like the main one. This one is more like a limited menu. They do sushi burritos.
Oh,
Those are
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, are they okay? This is my first time at that place. Pretty good value. I mean, you get like a big bowl of like high quality stuff for like $9.75.
Dang.
like,
Dude, I gotta
cheap.
go, bro.
Yeah,
I'm sleeping on that place, man.
yeah. A doctor, like a naturopathic doctor that is a pastor at our church, Paul Burnett. He's like, this place is amazing. The value is amazing. You can get like salmon, you can get tuna, and it's all for 10, like big serving for $10.
Heck yeah.
So
man.
if you're a sushi person and you're in Phoenix,
Get that
go
iron,
for it.
man.
Yeah. But it was weird. I just had a very international day. I ate sushi, and then in this, so healthy, like good for you. It was like some greens in it, some kale, but there was also like the purple rice that apparently is like supposed to be really good for you. And then I also had a concha, which is, it's like a Mexican sweet bun, if you will. Like
Yeah,
it's vainilla, so it had the white stripes on the top.
Why are those so
That's the
dry
way
all the
to go.
time?
I don't know, but this one was a
They are.
This one was a bimbo one, so it wasn't dry because it was in the
okay.
package. Still, I was just like, why I can't. I had sushi, which is like
Sweet
towards
bread.
towards the height of like health food,
Yeah, dude.
at least for me. And then just like nosedive into a concha, and
Did it help
I don't
with
know.
the hollowness?
No, man, it was sweet bread. It was sweet bread. It was nothing. Didn't help anything.
Yeah.
So,
I could get down on some Hawaiian rolls though, bro.
oh, for sure.
Oh, so good.
Come on, man. Dude, we got the Hawaiian rolls, the not sweet ones for Thanksgiving.
The not sweet ones, huh?
I didn't know they had those.
Me neither.
They're savory buns. Dude, just as
I
freaking
danced
good.
under that name for a while.
Savory buns. Hey, savory buns.
Welcome to the stage, Savory Buns.
Yes. Dude. Oh, those are so good, though.
Really?
There is this
Signature
place.
move was the Running Man. What?
Yes. There's a burger place here. I think they moved to Tempe, but it's called Dog Hoss. It used to be in Scottsdale.
And it's
think
a
you mentioned
hamburger
that place.
place?
Yeah, dude.
It's not a hot dog place?
They have hot dogs too.
Oh, okay.
But their burgers are where it's at.
Oh, okay.
Dude, they got like a burger with coleslaw and french fries and all the goodness. And it comes on, their buns are Hawaiian sweet buns.
Oh, okay.
They just butter that bad boy and
gosh.
grill it.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you're walking out of there with so many problems, but you are so
I saw them on
happy.
Instagram. That did look good. Yeah.
It's fantastic.
yeah.
Jeez,
Hey,
man.
Dog
highly
House, if
recommend
you're
it.
looking for a new fledgling podcast to sponsor,
Yeah.
we got cheap rates.
Oh.
Just let us know.
Yeah, man. Free food.
Yeah.
All day, man. I miss them so much. They were right there in Scottsdale, man. And I would go there all the time. So good.
Speaking of restaurants, do you know what like a Michelin star is?
Oh yeah.
Michelin stars. So do you know where that came from?
Mm-mm.
You know Michelin tires? It actually it's connected.
It is connected.
Yeah. So like the highest
Finally.
honor next to the James Beard or whatever, like it is a high watermark to get a Michelin star.
Dang.
And it came from the tire company. They just like as part of like promotion to sell their tires, encouraging people to like drive around to
Dang.
travel.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
They put together, at least that I didn't like call Michelin myself and But that's what I've heard on the internet. I checked one other place and verified it. I don't know, but that's what I heard is
Dang.
that they put together like a travel
What?
guide, kind of like what is it called? Zagat's, kind of like that. But it like with like really high qualifications, and like 1 Michelin star. I think it's like food. Like you have to have like, it's not just the food is 3 stars good. Like it's the restaurant quality. Like to hit 3 stars, you have to be like the service has to be like phenomenal.
Yeah, top
like,
notch
yeah.
everything. Dang, that's cool, man.
But yeah, it all came from a little white tire guy with rolls.
Finally, man, something makes sense in the
Yeah,
world.
exactly.
Man.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
No,
Yeah, it
but,
doesn't connect at all.
but at least it's an explanation for it.
Yeah, you hear the Michelin star, you're like, there's no way that's from the tire company.
That's awesome.
No, it is.
It totally is. Yeah.
That's great.
All right, let's end this conversation on food right before we move on to the next thing.
All right.
Mike,
Yo,
best dump story.
best dump story?
Yeah.
Don't.
Man. Best dump story.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one.
I knew you'd have one, man.
Yeah. So I don't remember what year it was, but it was New Year's.
Okay.
It was outside of my front yard. You might have been there. You were definitely there.
I was definitely
Okay.
not
There was a bunch of people from the whole block just in our front
Yes.
yard. Everyone's having fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's getting ready. You know, getting ready to have the countdown. I'm like, I gotta go. I was like,
It's happening.
it's happening right now. I can't hold on anymore. So I waited because I was like, maybe I can wait. It was taking too long. The year was taking too long to change.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
I was like, dang it. I can't wait. I should have went earlier, but now I got to go. So I run in. I'm like, I'll be right back. I run in and sitting down, I'm enjoying my poo. And I hear 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice,
Everything
man.
goes off, dude. Fireworks, everything. And I was having a bad night in there. I wasn't
Yeah.
enjoying this poo. I said I was, but I wasn't.
You weren't, yeah.
And then I was just sad.
Yeah.
I was like, man,
Aw, dang.
I missed the whole New Year.
Some people have somebody to kiss on New Year's.
Yeah.
Some people have a rougher story.
Yeah.
Dude, I came
I like
out and
that,
everyone was
man.
just like, dude, you missed
You
everything.
missed
You
it.
missed it. Dude, there's like confetti all over, just everywhere.
It was over.
The smoke is cleared.
Speaking of,
Dude.
you had a girlfriend at that point, right?
I did.
That you're-
Yeah. She was just like, everyone was just laughing.
Yeah.
Everyone was laughing. I was like, yeah.
She was crying.
She was crying. I was like, I'm sorry.
I was busy. Yeah.
Yeah. Shouldn't have
That's a
ate
good
so
one,
much
dude.
pizza, I guess.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What about you, Victor?
Poo story, man. Shoot. Dude, I remember going camping with my family. It was like 3 days, and I don't know what it was.
That's how it gets you.
Some dude came over. He's grilling some meat, and he's like, "Oh, it's whatever." He mentioned some part of a cow, and he's
Right.
like, "It's so good. I love this." He's like, "Here, man, take some."
It's the sphincter,
I was
man.
like,
Try
"Awesome!
it.
I ate it. It's so good, dude." And he kept giving me, and I'm a animal, bro. Like I'm gonna
just-
eat it,
Dude,
and then you're gonna be
fattening
family.
you up,
Like,
man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna love you forever. So he keeps giving me. I'm just eating it,
Your loyalty meter is just
skyrocketing.
Yeah, this man's giving me free meat.
Diarrhea, dude. Non-stop diarrhea for 3 days out in the woods.
Oh my
Nice,
god,
man.
It was so.
So you
bad.
weren't like at a campground. You were like out there roughing it.
out there like in a hole, like no bathrooms, dude.
Dang,
it was
dude.
disgusting. And pretty much,
Nice.
I went there with my family, and we had to come back home earlier. My dad's like, look at him.
he's lost weight. Look at him.
It was
Jeez.
rough. I think that's like, I had a really bad taste for camping after that.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
bet.
Because
Yeah.
my family goes camping and they just eat like trash when they're out there, dude.
Yeah.
It's all Mexican food. It's all corn. It's all just bread and corn, dude, and like bacon. It's bad,
Yes.
dude.
Nice.
Look at
Bad.
what they just got everything. They're making it all up.
They're
Just-
making it there, yeah, and it's just the worst thing you could eat out. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Like, anybody have an apple? And it's just we got what's it? Conchas.
It looks like an apple.
Yeah. It's kind of round. Like you can just squeeze it. Like,
Cuando pone dos juntos. Yeah.
Bad, dude. The worst. They
That's
eat the
awesome.
worst out there.
Ooh.
That sucks that you're the one who got diarrhea.
Yeah.
Of course, I got diarrhea, dude. Weak me, bro.
Dude, that's hilarious.
That's awesome, man.
And then they had like a tent, like it's a little tent. So it's like a bathroom tent, you know?
Right.
And dude, the air in there, there's no air, there's no flow.
Oh, yeah.
You're in a bag.
Dude.
The smell, dude, that was coming out of me.
Just the gas is rising in that place.
Oh, just hot air, dude. Oh, just thinking about it just makes me sick.
Nice. That's a good one, man.
Are you okay?
You brought this in, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And it's not like diarrhea in the toilet, you know what? No water diarrhea, dude. Whole nother animal, bro. And then you got to take the bag and you got to ask somebody what. Dude.
Just sloshing.
Oh, look at it. Gosh. Just
We're
the
gonna do
weight of
this.
it. The weight of it, dude.
Just the weight of it.
The weight of your shame, bro.
Just thinking about it makes me sick, dude.
That's funny. Mine's not quite as
Graphic?
bad. But so I guess we're saying best, and these are clearly the worst.
Yeah. That's kind
And
of
that's what mine's gonna be. I don't know that I have like a mountaintop dump story, but
that would be fantastic, right?
yeah.
I've had a
over.
few of those.
Yeah.
Just like
Well-
the perfect spot, like Rick Sanchez, the perfect place to take a crap.
Well, that'll be next episode. We'll talk
Okay.
about like the true best.
Yeah.
But so when I was, how old was I? 16?
When I was a
think-
young boy.
No, I went with my parents on a mission trip to Romania. And while we were there, we stayed the night at a Romanian pastor's house. Now, I know the word, I can't even say the word because I think we'll get like demonetized, or not that we're monetized, but we'll get in trouble on YouTube.
Yeah.
But there's a certain population of transient people, of a transient culture there. So there's kind of like two classes in Romania, at least when we were there
That's awesome.
15 years ago. There was those people, and then there were the more Eastern Europe, or more Russian type people,
okay.
but they're Romanians, but they kind of have that more northern Eastern European look and lineage.
Are they more like Caucasian looking?
Yeah.
Or more, okay.
Yeah. But so we were in the transient culture. We were in a church of theirs, and so their pastors, for some reason, we stayed the night at their house. And so they have an outhouse there, and nobody
Nice.
explained it to me. And still, after I've told this story to other missionaries, other people who have traveled, still nobody has said anything. I've realized that this was not a toilet. It is, but it wasn't a seat. It was a hole that you're just supposed to aim for.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So I'm reliving, like, man, this is so like uncomfortable. This thing I'm in this outhouse in the pitch black.
Yeah.
Pitch black, because because it's like in their front yard, like it's by the street. But in order for them to get indoor plumbing, they have to like pay for the city to like run the sewage line to like down their street to their house. And at that point, at least, it was not developed that far, so they still had the outhouse. And there was like this pastor and these pastors had 16 kids. This poor woman, not to be graphic, but at that point, it's like Stargate, just like kids just materializing. There's not even labor at that point.
Yeah.
But 16 kids in this one house. They ranged, I think it was like 22 to like 3 or something.
That's insane.
Yeah, crazy. Like when God said, be fruitful and multiply, they're like, he was talking to us specifically, and they just kept going with it. But 16 kids, man, God, that's crazy. Just thinking about, I just had my third, less than a year ago.
Jeez, dude.
At that point, you got to know there's a few of those kids where you're just like, they're just gonna have to figure life out on their own.
How many of them have the same name? That's all I got.
Right. I don't know. But anyways, this outhouse is out in the front of their house, so you're not gonna leave the door open to see anything. It's night, but you're not gonna leave the door open. So I shut the door. It's pitch black. There's like one little stream of light, I guess, so it's not pitch black, but one little like beam of light, like just so I know where it's just like going across this porcelain ring. And so I'm like, well, I got to do it. I'm not gonna take a dump in my pants. So I drop trowel, I sit down, and there's like flies like hitting me from the bottom, like from the hole. Yeah, and I'm just like, boy, this feels wrong. This feels like whatever. We're doing it when you're, they had toilet paper, or hole paper. So then I get out of that, I don't even want to talk about like how it wasn't like a clean porcelain ring. Like in my mind, I wasn't putting any of it together.
16 kids, bro.
Yeah. And me at 16 years old, we've traveled Mexico at this point. I went to South Africa without my parents, with another Christian group, but like, I'm traveled at that point.
Yeah.
And even I'm not connecting these dots. So I just take a dump there. It's like, it's a slightly scarring experience. From that point on, I've used the phrase, like, once you've used a Romanian outhouse, like, there's not a lot of things that gross you out,
Yeah.
And I stick by that. Even worse, because I realized that was like, you're supposed to stand and dump into it or urinate into it.
You're never supposed to put your cheeks on it.
No, not at all. You're supposed to squat.
Dude.
Yeah. So, yeah. Yep.
Dad just went for it.
Yeah. And years later, I put it together. Years later.
Dude.
I told my dad the story that night, and he's like, yeah, I know that thing was rough.
Yes.
But he didn't do that. He didn't have to, defecate there.
Yeah.
He saved that for the future.
Yeah.
Dang,
Yeah.
dude.
That's hilarious.
I once, just through sheer willpower, held it for a week in Mexico because I didn't know how the toilet worked. It was an actual toilet seat though.
Man.
And you just dumped water into it once you were done. That didn't make sense to me because there was no lever action.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm just not doing it. I was 13 at the time.
Dang, man.
And no stomach aches, nothing. I somehow just made it a week.
You can do it.
Yeah. But for whatever reason in Romania, that was not happening.
Just like, nope, whatever they fed me, this is happening.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I have a similar story. It was in Mexico, and we were out visiting relatives. I don't remember what, but they had an outhouse too. I had to go as a little kid, and I'm sitting. It was an actual toilet, but like a hole,
Mm-hmm.
not like those like where you have to stand.
Right.
But I'm sitting there. It's like halfway through. I look over, and there's this gigantic yellow toad with red eyes looking at me.
Oh.
I'm just like, oh. And I was like,
Jeez.
is that real? And I kept staring at it. It was looking at me. I was looking at it.
It's like,
It wasn't
give you a
moving.
side
It
quest
looked
or
fake.
something. Yeah.
And then it blinked. I was like, oh no.
Like, this is where I get poisoned. This is it.
This is it.
Nothing happened. Like I wiped or whatever. I walked out. But I kept looking at it. I was like, that really it looked like a gargoyle just sitting there, just all bumpy and stuff.
Yeah. Did it have an exclamation point over its head? Might have had some interesting dialogue with it.
Dude, that would have been the start of your journey, man. That right there.
You could have been a wizard, bro.
That's how you start the game, man. That is level 1.
It was a side quest, bro.
That was the side quest of side quests.
Yeah.
Man. That toad was some kind of witch or warlock.
Yeah.
Kiss me.
No.
I'm not done. Hold on.
It's just
Why
like,
do you sound like a creepy Antonio Banderas?
Why in here, Toad?
yeah. And why are you in the outhouse? Oh, that's awesome. Dang.
You've never pooped in that house, Mike?
Yeah. I've gone in a couple
toads
that
in it,
were
though.
pretty terrible.
Dude, I remember California. I was a little kid, and we ate tacos out in the street, and then I had to go really bad. My dad's like, "Oh my gosh, come here!" And he dragged me to some alleyway, and he's like, "Just go here," and I, pulled my pants down. I just went, and then I was like, "I don't have anything to wipe," I'm a little kid, and then my dad's like, and just grabbed like a magazine or something.
Nice.
Dude, it was rough.
That's awesome.
But also glossy.
You're like, leaves a nice finish.
It's like one of those like flaps with the cologne sample in it.
One of
Why
the
is it
best,
spicy?
worst experiences for an outhouse, though, was the freaking... at my job, we worked construction cleaning downtown.
Oh, yeah.
Man. The job you got us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it was at that the courthouse down there. Man, dead of summer. Ooh. Those outhouses are baking down there, man.
Dude.
And
It's like they try to find the sun. Like
They do.
don't put them in the shade. They're like,
yeah. And those guys aren't normal.
yeah.
They ain't normal, man. Whatever I don't know what happens, but that ain't normal. You go in there and you're just like, you're sliding off the thing because it's so hot in there.
Oh my god.
We just called it the hot box.
Yeah.
You gotta go in the hot box. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, that's nasty. I would have held it, but
Yeah.
dude, sometimes you can't.
I held it if I could have. Yeah.
Dude, that was the worst. I remember just looking at the door like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't. I tried to wait it out, but I couldn't. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Go in there and you just like you have to put toilet paper in your nose because the fumes from that stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, and it's not even the fumes from the person before you.
No,
or the
no,
5
it's
people
from
before you. It's from that stuff, man.
Yeah. No, it's all of it.
It's all of it.
It's that stuff
Yeah.
breaking down the stuff from the 20 or 50 people before
It's
you.
just bad, man. It was so bad.
Yeah.
I just remember melting in one of those things. I remember Alex. Alex remembers this. He just sitting in one of those things, dude. He comes out with his shirt off, and he's just, dude, just covered in sweat. His pants, you can like sweat through his pants, and he's just breathing heavy. And
He
he's
had
like,
just been to war. That
Dude,
man was in a battle.
He was, dude. It was just like, I think he held his breath the entire time he was in there. It was
I don't blame
freaking
him.
hilarious. The way he comes out, though, just.
I had my best story about outhouses about those porta potties.
I like how this has turned into the podcast now. This just
Yeah,
just
yeah.
crappy stories, you know? That's the
Crappy
most manly
stories.
thing,
Yeah, that's
you know?
what, but so I knocked on this one and nothing. So I open it. It's not locked. I open it and the dude's like looking at his phone. He's like, "Bro," he looks at me. So I just like let the door shut. I'm like, those lock. And I walked away. Yeah. And that was it. And then I see the guy later. He's like trying not to look at me. But
No way.
Yeah.
That's
Funny, man.
That's just funny. Dude.
Yeah. Exactly.
I had to go in a.
That's happened to me. I just can't help but laugh. I just like I'm sitting there just laughing.
Yep.
I went camping one time and had to go in it was, you couldn't call it an outhouse. It was just a hole, like you were talking about. It's just a hole.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just a hole in pitch black. And you're like, you go in there and you're far away from everybody. And it's pitch black. It's quiet, but you can hear things.
You're like the flies and stuff.
Yeah. You can just hear it, and you're like, how far down does this go? Like, if I
Not
fell.
far enough, man.
Yeah. And you're feeling this weird draft and it's just not
No,
right.
It's like,
Hey.
it's like weirdly cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just because you're just exposed
Yeah.
to whatever's down there and you feel like something's just going to.
Vulnerable.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I'm familiar with the feeling.
Yeah, I remember being like not a kid, but I was maybe like 14 around there, 14, 15. And dude, I was just like, oh man, that gave me nightmares. Like afterwards, I was just like something reaching out or whatever,
Yeah.
Just
Let's go.
hungry.
Yeah. 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 Me too. Yeah. Ugh. let's
Go somewhere else,
No,
Titus.
yeah, let's go topical with this. Just before this becomes completely irrelevant in the news cycle, but
Yeah.
did you guys see the new MLK tribute?
Yeah, what's
sculpture?
up with that, dude?
I don't. Depending on how you look at it, I'm not gonna go as far as some of the ones I've seen, but depending on where you look at it, it looks like a butt, and that's not the worst angle of this thing. But why? Who did? And then apparently some people are like, well, it's not finished. Then why did you unveil it?
Yeah.
Like, keep it covered.
Really?
Dude.
Just just this ball of arms. Like, what?
Yeah.
And
Dude.
that's complimenting it because it looks like some gross stuff depending on what angle you're looking
They
at
knew
it
what they
from.
were doing, man.
Honestly, I don't think they did. I think it's in this world of hyper wokeism and it just the more progressive and liberal you can be, the better.
Yeah.
Socially, anyways. I think we've given up on like having a discerning eye for talent, and we just go for whoever seems like they check the most boxes off.
Oh my!
Like
God.
seriously, we see it in like movies, like Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Like it's like they stopped wanting to write funny stuff, and they just wanted to see how many like virtue signals they could knock out per sketch.
Yeah.
So good,
but
So
that
true.
sculpture is like, come on, like
They said it's
dude.
not finished.
that's what I heard it after the fact.
Because
Like,
that's what I would say when I drew. You know, I used to draw, and if someone said it wasn't good, I'm not done yet.
Yeah,
Shut up,
right,
boo.
right.
You know?
yeah. Well, why did you bronze this thing and stick it out? And it's huge.
It's huge.
It's
That
not
thing's
like
ridiculous.
I mean, this. I think it's no. I'm almost positive it's bigger than the actual like statue, like the stone sculpture of Martin Luther King Jr., where it's like him, but it's kind of like an unfinished block behind him.
Yeah.
Like I get that, like his dream, he's worked towards it, but it's not like there's still more work to be done. Like that's symbolic.
Yeah.
This ball of arms, what in the world? Like,
I feel like it was supposed to be, kind of like an innuendo type.
maybe I think it was just incompetence. That's easier for me to deal with mentally.
I hope that it's incompetence. I hope it is.
Well, let's be clear. Either way, it definitely is incompetence, whether it's intentional or not. It is that, but
It's hard to look at, dude.
It is. It's an eyesore.
So bad.
it's so you remember Joe Biden's inauguration when I don't know the artist's name, if we can call him that, but it was that like weird, like poor quality, like music video, weird, like crappy, like I feel like they were trying to go for like 90s vibe, but it was awful. It was embarrassing.
Was it shoegaze music?
I don't know who that is.
He's
definitely gay, but I don't know what his name is.
That's awesome. No, shoegaze is a genre.
Oh,
It's
no.
very like, what's the word? They're just trying to be like smart and artsy and
No, because it was a pop song. It was a cover of an old song from like the 70s or 80s or
just
not,
terribly
60s.
done.
Yeah, but it was the music video specifically. The music quality, I don't like the song that much anyway, the original or any cover I've heard of it.
Yeah.
So that was whatever.
Yeah.
But the video, it was like, I can't even describe it to you. It's like when green screen was first coming out, so you'd have like the people cut out and they'd like,
wow.
they did like the cheesy slide transitions or whatever, or
man.
they'd like, it was just awful.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Like he obviously, that artist checked some boxes for them.
Yeah. He's safe. That's it.
Yeah. And so it's like, even if he does terrible, nobody can criticize him because he checks these boxes.
Dude.
And then Republicans are like, no, we're going to criticize him. Like, this is just as embarrassing as XYZ, whatever.
Yeah.
But that was, so that's, to me, this sculpture is equivalent to that.
I'll get that
video.
1,000%. I feel the same way about that.
My gosh.
Yeah, it's like they forgot they had a deadline. They're like,
Oh
we got to, oh crap.
It's already been 3 months.
What do we do with that money? Spent it.
It's all heroin, man. Jeez.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
bad.
man.
So anyways, yeah. This has been the No Reason podcast. We're just going to cut it here before we delve too much deeper into fecal matters. But
You did a lot of
Speaking of that statue,
yeah, exactly. But if you're listening to us on audio, please rate, review, give us all 5 stars. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us out greatly. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. We're putting an episode out every week, and every little bit of support helps because we're just starting out. So we'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. Or just give us your opinion on some of the stuff we talked about. You can give us your best dump story in the comments below. Believe it or not, we actually are interested in hearing and reading those stories.
Those are the best stories, man.
They are.
Oh,
they
yeah.
are. But yeah, this has been the No Reason podcast. I'm Titus. That's Mike over there.
What's up?
That's Victor over there.
later.
And we're out of here.